Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Going into the third hour here of the West Marches. Steven.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, Dr. Grigori, what do you do when you hear talk say, "Oh, that's Sheldrick. That's my friend who's on the other side of the stone," or whatever?
The dwarf. It's our dwarf.
I just said, "Where's Sheldrick?" I'm not.
It's our dwarf
No,
friend.
and they're like, "Who's Sheldrick?" And you're like, "Sheldrick's the dwarf."
The dwarf, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
will
did
come.
say that.
I will come out
I
from
did.
behind the boulder as if having just finished a satisfying pee,
Mm-hmm.
and I will approach, laughing, and be like, "Oh, Tack, he's so confused. His eyes, they don't work right. Sometimes he thinks I'm very small.
What
Calls
do
me
you-
a dwarf.
No.
Sheldrick is his imaginary friend. I told you.
What do you
He was-
mean? Where's?
He was struck upon his head as a child.
No, you're lying.
He makes up these fantasies.
I don't make
I'm
up any
sorry.
fantasies.
Okay.
And then I see the. Do I see the like? They're like she's like trying to feed him the like thing.
Like, you see that she's got these, like, 4 halves of wafers, but
Yeah.
give me a deception roll first.
Okay. These fucking guys. Do we remember what my deception was? Like 1, I think.
Yeah.
Way to go. Oh yeah, so much.
Oh,
more
nice. Yeah, so, like, this woman, Beru, she sort of looks at you, and she's just, like, got this beatific smile on her face. And she says, she turns to talk, and she says, "Don't worry, child. Mira doesn't care that you were dropped on your head as a baby.
Fuck you.
So,
Eat."
I'm gonna say to her.
I
I'll say
wasn't
to
dropped on my
say to
head
Tuck-
as a child.
Say to Tuck, don't eat that. And
I'm
then look
not
at her
going
and be
to.
like, what are you trying to do? And like
The
take like
lad-
an aggressive step forward.
Oh, she steps back. She says, "The lad was interested in dedicating himself to Mira."
Interested, not
The
anymore.
boy is an idiot and cannot make decisions for himself.
What the fuck
Stay
is
away-
going on? Why does everyone hate me?
Quiet, Tuck.
I like you, Tak.
Don't
No,
talk to
you
him.
just told me I was stupid.
So I like take another step towards her, and I'm gonna like grab her and pick her up.
Oh man, well, she's like backing up, but if you just go to grab her, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can lift her to her feet and like push her back. I'm not trying to like hurt her
Okay,
or anything. I
got
just want to get her to pay attention to me.
Yeah. She's fully attending to you now. These pieces of stuff fly out of her hands.
Ronnie, what do you do when things get heated? Are you gonna get up?
Oh, yeah. I will actually get up once you took a step forward, and I'm actually nudging closer to the little human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to look at you and then look at the other two, like the guys with the scimitars, and be like, I don't want them to jump on me if this gets heated. And I'll just say to her, because I've like picked her up and like pushed her back, and I'm gonna say to her like, you need to stay away from the boy. In fact, and I look at the camp and be like, this whole thing was a bad idea.
No, it
You're
was good.
diseased in your head and in your body, and we don't
Rory,
want.
no one
anything
made
to
you
do
the
with
leader
you.
of this party.
Look down at Tom.
And Newsbound stands up. He puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, "Father, we meant nothing by this. Please,
I'll slap his hand away. Don't touch me.
it's an innocent gesture. Though the woman is a fanatic. You understand that, surely."
I nod. I know fanaticism well. We're leaving. Come on, boy.
But they have food.
I will just grab his collar since I'm really close by and just drag him.
Don't touch me.
behind us.
You're going to give me
You have
dragon.
literally nothing. Like, you can't even talk. I'm just dragging you behind. Like,
I could
you're
just
like
scream.
on the dirt.
So,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can scream all you want.
No more attacking.
Stat-wise, I think
how
I'm taller.
far are
or
we
I'm
away
stronger,
from
but
the camp
anyways.
at this point?
I
Have we
mean, I
left-
guess you guys are just like dragging talk away and
Okay.
and just
Drag-
So
strolling.
I'm assuming the three people in the camp are now looking at us leaving.
Yeah, like Beru's shouting. She says, "Tak, wait! Come find us! Come find us!"
I'm not finding your god. Because I'm being
Okay.
dragged away.
So I want Sheldrick to stand up, just completely out of the grass, in view of all 3 of the people, do one of these, and then just turn around and follow the party.
Awesome.
Yeah, like Newsbound's hand just goes to his scimitar. He's like, "Huh?" And they just sort of all look at each other and look at you, and they're like, "Mini Grigori."
So while we're stomping away, I'm gonna say angrily to Verani, I'm gonna be like, last week it was the goddamn worm, and now this place is lousy with shit gods.
I just nod and growl in agreement.
All right, let's go somewhere far enough away that we can make camp and sleep and get on with the barrowing.
Yep. Cool. You guys head away and set up, a distant, like around some sort of, structure that they can't see you from or you can't see them from, and set up camp. I mean, are you walking like 15 minutes or what?
I mean, it's dark and I don't feel like lighting a torch. Like, I think they're still in view of us. Like, I want to be able to see their camp. And just like Shaldrick, it's like keeping an eye on you.
Cool.
Better to keep them close than to wander so far away that we'd have to like watch the darkness for them approaching.
Yep, that sounds fine. Yeah, you guys, you get 1,000 feet away or something like that, set up camp yourselves and
As we're
settle
sitting
down.
around the camp, I look towards Verani. I'm just like, hey, Verani,
Yes. What?
are you enjoying your adventure?
I just shake my head and like turn away from him.
No one enjoys the adventures. I always do. By the way, Grigori, who do you worship?
I look down at you and I'm like, tonight I worship this, and I just hold up my wineskin and like slosh it back and forth.
Oh, well, I don't want any of that. You should worship the god Nozama. He's the best.
Yeah.
Shake my head. The heavens are crowded, boy.
They are, but he's the one true god.
Okay, so watch order, same as last night. 1 Shaldrick, 2 Verani, 3 Grigori, 4 Talk.
Yes. And I will stay away from the wine this evening.
All right, sounds fine. Okay, let me see. Okay, the night passes uneventfully. You guys actually, I think Verani, as you're watching, like you see someone leave the religious camp and sort of like circle around yours, but they don't come terribly close. They're like keeping a nice far distance, probably just sort of checking. If you like try to get a really good peering glimpse through the dimness, you see that it's Beru.
She's here to steal your bones, Shaldrick.
To take a
She wants your bones, man.
Shaldrick, are you keeping your bones in the camp this evening?
They are with me this evening. Yes, I don't trust those bone baggers. I have no trust these people.
Yep. No.
They're weird. Who carries around bones in a
Yeah.
bag?
Who does that? Absolutely.
So weird. Yeah.
Fucking bone baggers. Oh, brilliant.
Who sees these people during their watch?
It's
Me.
Verani.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's find out what the weather's like today. It's a clear day. And I'll just get a couple more days. Okay, so dawn comes early. All of the clouds have cleared. There's a nice warm summer morning dawning all around you. Finally the grass is like, all of the dew is evaporating. There's a humidity to the air that it's finally warming instead of sort of chilling. You look around and it looks like the religious camp is sort of moving about at the same pace that you guys are, packing things up, shouldering their packs. They start heading off away from you in the direction that they were heading off to the west.
Grigori, we should make it to the ruins today.
I nod, yes, that's the plan. So I'm like taking off my like frock coat and folding it up because it's getting hot. So now I'm just wearing my like exposed like scale armor. And I fold it up, put it in my bag.
Yeah. What are the rest of you wearing, Verani?
I'm actually, since it was raining and a bit cold the last few days, I took out one of my, what is it, like some sort of bit of a blanket, which I have around my shoulder. I had that in
cloak
my...
or something?
What is it? Winter blanket. Yeah, that's what I have in my equipment. So I was huddled in that one, but during the day I'm normally tucking that back in. I'm wearing light armor, leather armor. Since I'm a dragon, I'm pretty warm.
Gregor-
right.
Oh. So are we like getting ready to leave?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the plan.
Okay. I turn to Grigori and I'm just like, Grigori, watching you navigate is so painful to watch. Can you just get us there already?
I'll probably laugh at that and be like, I suppose you're itching for a fight then?
Yes.
I'm sure there'll be one in good time.
Okay.
So, Grigori, do you want to give us another navigation roll?
Grudgingly, yes, I do.
Real quick, how's our bacon?
Oh yeah, we have that pig.
He's so good.
How's the bacon?
Yeah. Well, once
Yeah,
I mean, once
good.
we get into the barrows, I'm gonna be paying attention to where he's leading us because gonna get those sweet, sweet mushrooms.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for now, I assume he's just following along and eating our garbage, right? Okay. There's my
All right.
navigatrix.
I don't know if
Okay.
that's good or bad. I think that's
Yeah.
bad.
I think it's the roll is a 10, right? So it's not great.
Okay, you find your way to the edge of the barrows. It takes you all fucking day.
Yeah.
All day. Just constantly back and forth. You're like, oh no, wait, I think maybe it was other direction. Or, whatever Grigori would say in those situations.
I get distracted by moose and squirrel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You ass.
So finally at the end of the day, which is uneventful, like you don't run into anybody, the religious weirdos don't come back across your line of vision. You approach the edge of this sort of cliff where it's like maybe a 60-degree angle sloping down 50 feet down to where everything is set into the earth. There's like a gray haze that hangs over the Harlud Barrows, and it just looks and feels oppressive. It's almost like it's hotter here than anywhere else. The air is completely still. Yeah, so everybody mark down one ration for this morning. We can camp here for the night, and then in the morning, you'll be able to start setting across the barrows.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
That's a good sound.
Oh.
Oh.
GM noises.
You're rolling quite high on this 2d6s.
That's
Same.
kind of standard rolls.
5, 8, 7, 8.
On 2d6, 7 is the average roll.
I guess
Seven
that's
is
true.
7 is the median.
Look, it's nothing low, and that's what I'm worried about.
That's fair.
Well, it's a table, so it's probably
Yeah.
evenly distributed.
Okay, cool. So let's see. I'm assuming that your watch is the same order that you had set.
I feel like that's fair unless we say otherwise.
Yeah. Okay, so something interesting has happened. Talk.
Hello.
Oh, for the love of God.
It is in your watch. Can you give me a perception check, please? Are you doing anything special on your watch, first of all?
No, I'm just watching. That's what I would do.
Okay, cool.
Perception check.
Yes,
Perception.
please.
So one thing that I made this character myself last night, so I'm very proud of that. But I'm also unsure of a lot of things that I did. With proficiency bonus, is that just a flat 2? What? How do I?
At first
it
level,
means-
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it means you add your proficiency bonus to the skill, and that goes up as you level up.
Gotcha. 17.
Great. And okay.
And
Yeah.
Talk is dead.
You just wake up and he's gone.
You're standing around, sort of like I guess you're on the edges of the fire, so that you have decent night vision out into the darkness. Yeah, you don't hear anything, actually. What happens is that from out of the darkness, a massive, hulking shape charges,
Shit.
launches itself onto you, slamming you on your back
Okay.
if it hits you.
My AC is 12. It's very low.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, D25.
Yeah,
plus
hey, look, that's in the
5.
range of a D20. You rolled fucking god.
Okay. Yeah, it just launches itself onto you and slams you to the ground. And there's this huge, like, have you seen those cows that are bred for musculature?
Yes.
It's like that, except a wolf.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's a wolf that's like your height at its shoulder, and it's like bodybuilder muscles all
Love
over
those
its
beef
body.
wolves.
Yep, exactly. And it just lands on top of you, and it just punches the air straight out of your lungs. A second one lunges out of the dark, sort of grabbing at your ankle. Oh shit!
Mother of God, just wake us up, scream.
I can't react yet. He's just said, he hadn't said, what do I
yeah.
do?
Save the pig.
Oh wait, it's 18 damage. How you doing, Talk?
I mean, I'm dead. I'm at negative, I'm at -4.
Okay, so this second huge wolf grabs you by like the knee, and it jerks you, and your head just snaps to the side, and it cracks against a rock on the ground, and the world around you goes dark.
Okay.
The next morning,
And then the wolves leave.
The wolves just leave.
when you wake up the next morning, Talk is gone.
So when I notice this, I wake up, we're all like getting woken up, we're all bleary-eyed. I notice this, and I look around, and I'm like, Talk seems to be missing. I look up, and I'm like, the gods have seen fit to bless us finally. And then I sigh, and I look around, look at Shaldrick, look at Verani. I'm like, should we go looking for him?
I personally would say it's not the biggest loss, but I don't know. I grew quite fond of that pig. I'd rather have had the human to sacrifice. So I guess we should look for him.
I look to Shaldrick, and I was like, Shaldrick, can you make any heads or tails of these tracks? Anything? Do you know where he went?
There's
Can
blood
we see?
on the
Is there
ground.
blood? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So
there's blood. There's like a body that's been dragged a little bit. I mean,
Yeah,
there's also tracks and stuff. There's like scrapes in the dirt. Yeah.
Is Tack's body on the ground? Can we see? Like,
No, Tack is gone. Yep. By the way, for those of you watching at home, this isn't GM hacks. This is the legitimate outcome of rolls on random
Yeah,
encounters.
we all have straight rolls. He crit.
yeah, I mean, you could have just killed him. So there's
Yep.
that too.
He actually rolled low. Well, no, it's pretty average, but he could have straight up killed me. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, right on the table it says right there, beef wolf abduction. So join the beef wolf collective.
Mhm.
well,
Well-
okay.
if nothing else, we should try to track down his body, as I say, gesturing to the large pool of blood on the ground, for supplies, if nothing else. Maybe he had some gold on.
And if there are predators around, we don't want them coming back for dessert.
Good point.
Sure.
What skill is it, Stephen, for tracking
That would be survival as well.
survival? Okay, can someone help me? Anybody got survival?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Verana, you want to go
Yeah.
ahead and roll aid?
Yes.
Yep. If you beat a 10, then he gets advantage.
It occurs to me several hours
number-
several hours after the fact that I shouldn't have gotten lost.
Oh yeah.
That's the correct roll here. Oh, wow.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Awesome. Very helpful.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah,
advantage.
because I have a thing. I have my background. I don't get lost.
Oh wow.
Whatever. We can talk about it
No
later.
biggie.
What is your background?
It's the Outlander one, and it's like as long as you're, I don't know. There's a thing about not being lost, and I totally forgot it until right now.
Yeah.
Totally
But I'll
made
Go
it.
ahead and roll your.
I'll make this. Yeah, I'll make this roll. Okay. I got 13.
Okay. Yeah. You start being able to track them, and the tracks sort of head away, sort of parallel to the barrows, back off to the west, where you guys sort of approached from. You were coming from the southwest. So, like, how long do you want to spend trying to track them? There's just tracks going across the land. There's drips of blood here and there every once in a while.
I mean, I guess until something changes.
Yeah, okay. It's quite easy to track them. The creatures that were carrying Talkaway look quite large. Their paws have pressed really into the earth very clearly, especially after all of the dampness recently.
They didn't want to eat in. They wanted to get Talk out. I'm sorry.
Next time it's going to be Grigori.
Some fucking dad jokes coming out.
Okay. Yeah, you see like it's not really a cave in the sense of like a domed entrance to the side of a hill or whatever, but like there's sort of a crack in the earth where like there's clearly tracks that sort of approach it, and then there's a couple of ledges that have like scrapes and scratches all over them that you're looking down in, and it's quite large. It's probably like 4 or 5 feet wide by like 15, 20 feet long, and there's just like, you know, it descends into the depths. Shaldrick, what's the distance on your dark vision? 60 feet?
Yes, 60 feet.
Yeah, you know, you can see that there's only like 4 jumps to go down, and then there's a, you know, sort of a dirt floor that sort of slopes sharply down back into the bowels of the earth down here. The air smells like musky.
I would like to ignite a torch and drop it into the hole.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You strike a torch, it flares up and drop it down, and it hits the ground and just rolls a little bit along the slope until finally the torch head hits the wall, and you can see down there fairly clearly now.
Okay.
There's a number of small animal bones littering the floor down here.
Do we see the blood trail? Is it going off into this?
Give me a perception check. Damn, son. You see a small scrape against like one of these ledges where there's just like a bit of hair and scalp hanging there, and it looks like Talk's. What was your hair like, Talk? Sorry, let me say that a different way. What is your hair like?
Leading quest.
Red, curly.
Okay, yeah, you see just a
Wasn't combed or anything.
a
chunk of
scrap of
ginger.
curly, curly red hair.
Your standard ginger.
Mm-hmm. Bloodied. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like the third ledge down.
So, looking at this ledge, have we ascertained that it would be very easy once we go down to use these 3 ledges to get back out? Is it obvious that we can easily get out, or is this?
I mean, it wouldn't be easy, but you could do it. I mean, you'd have to like do a muscle
worry.
up over the edge.
How deep was it? Did you say?
Yeah, it's like maybe 30 feet deep total.
Okay, so while Shaldrick is looking into the hole and examining things, I've gotten my bag, I've taken it off my shoulder, opened it up, and I've taken out my 50 feet of rope, and I'm looking for something to tie it to.
Yeah, you find like, you know, a knotty sort of a bush that you can tie it around.
A knotty bush. All right, I tie my rope to the knotty bush.
Good.
And I throw it down into the hole.
All right.
I can't say that I like that we have to do this, and I know I'm going to regret it later, but, well, we're here now, shall we?
At this point, Shaldrick questioning going down to the foreboding pit with the giant direwolves, or to the giant direwolves for a chance at loot off a dead body may not be the best risk to take, but goes after Grigori nonetheless.
All right. So, Grigori, you're descending first?
No.
Okay.
No, I would like Shaldrick to go ahead of me.
If nothing else, just because I have dark vision, I will go.
That's yeah.
Slowly.
And you're able to sneak, and I'm definitely not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Shaldrick, you're descending. Are you just trying to descend sneakily?
I am doing my absolute best to descend sneakily while trying to angle myself to see as far into the cave as possible.
Okay.
Trying to ascertain any threats.
Yeah, give me a climb check. I guess that would be athletics. Yeah.
Athletics. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Do it with advantage. You have a rope.
How do I do that with numbers with advantage?
You
can just
can actually
click
just
twice.
click the advantage button
Yeah, use the advantage macro.
or type #advantage.
Climbing a rope. #advantage.
There you go. All right. Yeah, you make it all the way down to the bottom, no problem. You can see sort of like 40 or 50 feet away, like it's sort of a narrow tunnel that sort of digs back into the earth. And you see sort of at the far end of the tunnel, there's just like a hulking furred shape that is lying on the ground. It's just at the edge of your vision. You can't quite make it out. It's just breathing.
Oh my god. I'd like to climb down after Sheldrick, but I want to give Sheldrick a chance to I don't want to bust his stealth if he wants to go sneaky. So I'll give you a second before I climb down.
I would like to flag up to Grigori.
Yeah, I'm looking down at you.
But to do the whole be very quiet and kind of point over, and then kind of move forward.
Okay.
Okay. I'll count to 10 and then start climbing down.
Okay. Sheldrick, give me a stealth roll with advantage.
So since I only have one input for the advantage roll, do I combine the modifier
Yeah.
and the proficiency? Okay.
Yep.
I'm slowly getting this.
Hey, you're doing it, man. You're doing it.
All right. Not bad. This guy's asleep, so he doesn't notice you approaching. I mean, how close do you want to get to him?
Well, let's get as close as we can.
Okay. Yeah, you're right up next to him. I mean, if you want to press your dagger against his throat, you can be that close.
Now, how large is this creature compared to me?
This creature is a large creature, so it is one size category larger than you. It stands taller than you at the shoulder, and it's probably 10 to 12 feet long when it's standing up and full wolf movement mode. It's lying at the very entrance of a larger chamber. In the middle of the chamber, you see the ragged, bloody, devoured corpse of Tak. And there are two other wolves in there, both the same size, beefcake wolves, both sleeping away in the midday.
God, if he's dead, we should just fuck off.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just get out of here.
Yeah,
Why
like
would
if
we
he's
take
already
this?
dead, we should just go. There's nothing
Yeah,
here for
let's
us.
leave.
Let's go.
I would leave.
At this point,
it's your call, Sheldrick,
I'm-
but you got a safe exit waiting for you.
Grigori can see me, correct? Because he threw the torch down. Can he at least make out?
I'm not at the
Right.
bottom yet. I haven't climbed down.
You're out of Grigori's sight because the tunnel
I am
actually
going-
goes under the earth.
Okay, I'm going to move back out, and without saying a word, I'm going to do 3.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I'm going to
point.
go back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at you and be like, "Let's go." Okay, so as you're climbing, I'm pulling up on the rope to help you get out faster. Coil the rope up, throw it in my bag, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. All right.
Agreed.
You guys
was
fuck right off.
considering sneaking to try to get the loot, but probably not worth it.
No, I mean, if we had done that, the sneak attack on the first wolf, if we were really lucky, could have killed it. Then we would have only had 2 to deal with. But that's there's 3 of them and 3 of us. It's a bad scene.
Well, I was thinking maybe I could have tried to sneak to the body.
Yeah,
But even then, anything would have gone wrong.
If you failed, they would have all jumped on you, and plus,
Probably jumped up the tunnel and killed y'all too.
Also, he was like a minor 16-year-old boy. What could he possibly have had? What we wanted anyway.
Hey, I had
there
40
would've been-
gold on my body, so
Yeah, there would have been the
Wow.
chance. There would have been the chance that there was other victims with their stuff down there too. But also, I know for a fact that wolves have good hearing and smell, right? So stealth is hard to do with them. So let's just go. Let's get out of here. R.I.P. Tak. Here lies an annoying little kid who died eaten by wolves.
Yep. Are you saying a word of, do you guys take a moment of silence for poor
Fuck
Tom?
no.
No love lost between you, eh?
And
Not anymore.
it's a shame, but I mean, whatever. Shit happens. So how about those barrows?
Yep, cool.
Or you guys want
Retrace
to go
your
back?
steps.
Actually, you guys want to just go back to town and get drunk for the next like hour? Because
I don't know. I'm gonna look at you two guys and ask. So, guys, how are you enjoying your journey so far? You enjoying the adventures?
I have a really mean-spirited laugh at that remark. I just like, like I remember when we killed that knight and took all his stuff. That was a great time.
It was fun.
Oh gods.
As you guys are walking back, do you want to tell Shaldrick about killing the knight and taking his stuff?
I mean, I mentioned it to Verani, but it's not like there's not much of a story to tell. Like, we killed the cockatrice knight, sucker. But I'm more concerned about like right now. Like, so I'm gonna say to like Shaldrick and Verani, like once we're at a safe distance, I'm like, so what are we going to do if we press on to the barrows? We're short a person now. It's going to be more dangerous. More shares of the loot for each of us, but less likely we'll come out alive.
I'm gonna have to be honest, man. Like it was risky with four of us.
If only KohhCarnage had not turned tail on us, coward. Let's go back and yell at KohhCarnage.
Yes, let's fight him. Let's drag him out of his hut.
We're just all dirty and angry. You fucker. That's what you get for abandoning us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, is there anything to be salvaged from this horrid venture?
We could still just go to that shrine thingy and look what the cannibal Scientologist dudes are up.
Let's go back and hang
go
out
check
with
out the Temple of Vera, yeah.
Maybe we could get some money out of that. It's more likely that we get anything from there than we would from Danger Zone.
Yeah. Those cultists were so annoying, though.
Yeah, we don't need to spend the night with them again, but,
So what are you proposing, Verani? That we find this temple and knock it over and take their shit?
Yeah. pretty much.
Okay. I can get behind that. Shaldrick?
They may know something about the barrow we don't. Might as well go check it out, see what we can get from them.
Okay, so do we go saying, what, that we have heard about their god and have come to seek information? Are we pretending to be pilgrims, or do we just show up and start killing people?
Well, there's a chance we may run into the people we've met. We'll need to be careful.
Well,
And
if we,
all of a
run
sudden, I'm regretting my latest action.
if we run into those three again, it will be the last time.
I'm all ready to go and check it out.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's go check out this temple.
Okay, cool.
So to clarify the thing that I was talking about before, I have I can find food and water for everybody, so we don't have to spend rations, and I have an excellent memory for maps and geography and can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Yeah.
Dear me, you're useful.
So that doesn't mean that you just never get lost.
No, yeah,
But
that's
if you're going somewhere you've been before, you can basically just go there. Like
yeah, and also we can rations.
This background specifically plays kind of poorly with the West Marches.
It sure does. Do you want to? I mean, we can rewrite it between sessions.
It's going to be more like you have advantage on, like survival checks to get to places you've already been or something like that.
Okay, well,
we'll talk
about this later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Alright.
JP take over the pig as his roleplay character?
Yeah, JP, what's the
Enjoy
pig
that.
doing?
Yeah, the pig's just rolling around.
Awesome.
I liked it better when the pig wasn't going to troll us the whole session. So. The pig just
Pig
wanted
totally
to-
giving us away the whole time now. It's like,
Yeah. The pig runs into camp.
The pig is
Okay.
possessed by tax spirits.
Yeah, you guys make your way back to the edge of the barrows, and I guess that's where you guys had the conversation about, do we really want to go in here?
Yeah.
And then you turn your back, and music swells, and you walk away, and the camera cuts to like 10 ghouls that are hanging out below the ledge of the barrows, and they're all like, oh. And yeah, so you guys head back to where you camped, which wasn't too far away.